Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. This is our third episode in this series, playing as Alfred the Great. We are the petty king of Mercia. 25 years old, married to Elswith, she's also 25. We have two daughters, Eadbur, who is 5, and her little sister, Elswith, named after the mother, who is 1. She's intelligent, which is nice. In the last episode, we left off kind of building up our infrastructure a little bit. We've built farms in Wareham. We're increasing the bastions and curtain wall in our capital of Winchester, and we're kind of just sitting back, playing it by ear. We need a male heir really before we crack on too much. Women can inherit in this, but it makes life a little bit more difficult in these days. So, without further waffle from myself, we're going to start up. It is the 16th of March, 874, and we're going. We've got 326 in our coffers, so maybe we'll build something at Oxford. Something that's going to help with the economy again, so we're going to do farms and fields. That's going to take 3 years to build. But that's okay. We're building for the future here. Reading, Bastion and Curtain Wall. And we're finished in Winchester with the Bastions and Curtain Wall. That's good. We're in the middle of romancing our wife in the hope that we'll become even friendlier with her. And hopefully that'll help us to raise more children. As my pet and I walk through the Winchester Gardens, my pet? Not sure. I gesture at the greenery around us. For all their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. There is one, she says with a mischievous smile, a rare orchid from Ratta, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The monastery ruin in Winchcombe is the only place where it thrives in these regions. Surely I can find a merchant to sell me this. Means we get the special gift. I will brave the ruins for you. Yeah, I don't think so. We could get stress, but well, maybe we will. 150 prestige would be nice. We have quite a bit of prestige, but you can never have too much, right? Well, we can just do that, and she gains 10 opinion. But really, I mean, I think we've got like 100% success chance. So maybe we'll just have a go with this. Yeah, and we got the special gift, and we got our 150 prestige. Well, it's a bit of an anticlimax there, I suppose. We've got almost 200 in the coffers. In terms of wars, I'm kind of looking towards the petty kingdom of East Anglia. See if we can take this off petty King Edmund and make it our own land. We would have to give away the earldoms because we're at our domain limit at 8, but that's all right. Who's this? Peasant uprising. Where are they going? Not near us, so it doesn't really matter. Time's ticking by. We're still at 874. There's plenty of time. We're nice and young. So, a lady's honour. By God, Petty Queen Elswith is an insufferable doxy. Have you seen how she sneers? Ridiculous. So my knight Nicolaus throws his head back with a wicked laugh. So this guy here, he's an evil adventurer. He's quite formidable though with a prowess of 23. Vile lies, draw your sword, knave. Well, I'm not too sure about that. 59% chance of success. We could tell him to apologise. Or we can just say, you know, couldn't be more wrong. We'll go with that one. I don't think we'll fancy tangling with this guy. With a prowess of 23, what's ours? 17. I mean, we could give him a good fight, but plus we're his king. But let's just go with that one. We just want this over with, really. And see what happens with that. Speed things up a little. An intruder. Every time I close my eyes, I see petty Queen Elswith's face. Sleep will not come. I cannot wait another moment. Cloaked in shadows, I make my way to the garden outside her living quarters. The sight of Elswith's chamber window makes my heart stutter. So close, yet so far. We are married, so I suppose you could always just go and say it at any time. I think these are just kind of generic events that happen during a seduction. I go ahead with my plan. I must save her. Yeah, there we go. So we're now soulmates. Well, that's nice, I suppose. Hopefully, your glory is widely known. Excellent. Well, we are now distinguished at the distinguished level of fame. That's good. Good for our dynasty. Good for us in general. Let's pause it a second here. We could designate a guardian for Eadburg. That means like somebody to educate her. We could do it ourselves. We've got a high learning skill and decent skills all around, really. Learning, I think, is the most important part of this. So, yeah, let's do it ourselves. We'll educate our daughter. Why not? We can declare war. Nah, for someone else's claims. I don't think I'll declare war for someone else's claims. Let's see. Are these guys? They're still allied with those Frenchmen. Franks, I guess. They're not French yet. So let's have a little look at these. Have we got someone better? We have. Earl Elfwald with 21. Also a powerful vassal. This dude, Earl Melswegen, he's also, I mean, he's pretty good. He's 17 for Marshal, but Elfwald's better. So maybe we'll switch that around. Is he good at anything else? Intrigue. Not as good as our guy. Nah, well, we'll fire him. He'll still be your friend. Oh, Marshall now has 21. I don't think we need anything doing here. We're still collecting taxes. Maybe we can do some county development in the capital. Make things a bit better. We do need to increase control. Let's do that. It's almost done, actually. Oh no, 16 months. That's not bad. We can work on that. Oh, and Elswith's pregnant. Let's hope that this is a successful pregnancy. The last one ended in miscarriage, if I remember right. So we'll see what happens with this. You gain men-at-arms negotiation. That means men-at-arms maintenance minus 25%. That's not bad. We've got 350 in our coffers. It means we could probably go to war. We could maybe see if we can press up into here. Let's fabricate a claim on Suffolk. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll go to war with this guy. He's got no allies. He's only got 1,000 men. Historically, of course, the Norsemen, the Vikings, Danes, whoever came and conquered East Anglia. So this was all under Viking control. When I'm saying Viking, I just mean the Norse, not like the Scandinavians who came and invaded England, Ireland, and Scotland, actually. We've got a new learning perk. So remember, we were going to work down the whole body tree to see if we can have a nice long life, so we can build something really special here. All of these give us like a bit of. They all give us a bit of a bonus to our constitution, our health in general. And this one lets us hire a physician for less, which is bound to come in handy at some point. So historically, all of this was pretty much under the control, either directly or via overlordship, of the Vikings. They control all of this. Historically, as some of you may know, like Alfred was really driven out of his lands, driven back into the swamps of Wessex, really, and he had to build back up from almost nothing to build his way all the way back up to become an overlord of all these places. He kicked the Danes and the Norsemen out of all sorts of regions in England. Oh, cradled by death. As the door to the birthing chamber opens, I am not greeted by smiling midwives and a crying baby, but instead petty Queen Elswith's heart-wrenching wails. I am so sorry, my lord. The midwife does not look me in the eyes. In her arms is a tiny, covered bundle. Your daughter, she's in heaven now. So we've had another failed pregnancy. It can't be my fault. I'm Alfred the Great. Hopefully they'll try again. There's still only 26. There's still time. But we do need really a male heir. We might have to look into fathering a bastard somewhere, if needs be. Something Alfred was not averse to exactly. He had a couple of bastards dotted around the place. It's perhaps not my place to question your strategy, yet I wonder why you allow the enemies of our faith to go about their wicked business without interference. I pledge to declare war against the infidels. Which infidels? When the time is right. I don't know. I don't know who he wants us to fight. Maybe these guys over here. It did mention we could go to war with them. No, they're Catholics now. Not sure. Are they? Nah, they're not Catholics. Well, the ruler's not Catholic. So Elsworth's pregnant again. Let's hope this is more successful this time. Oh, there's big raiders around here. 4,000 men? Not come to our lands, that's okay. At least I hope not. Let's keep an eye on those. Every court you gain 10 opinion of you. Excellent. Happened despite your spouse's poor stewardship skills. Well, she got the 8, she's alright. We're still working on plenary assemblies, which will allow us to increase our realm control, our crown authority. This is still taking ages. What have we got left on here? 32 years. We might see it out with Alfred. We're 27 now. How far gone is she? 5 months. Got 490. Let's build something. Maybe at Winchester. Can't build this yet because we haven't researched burrs. Perhaps we should do barracks. It's another 125 levies. More soldiers are bound to be handy. And while we're at it, let's build something on the Isle of Wight. Trade port? Yeah, trade port. Time's ticking over. It's 876 now. We've almost finished this. We've got 220 left in the bank. We're making plus 10 per month. That's good. Good for this stage of the game. So, since we're likely to go and invade here, why don't we make a second rally point for our troops just on the border there. Got 10 archers, 200 archers, and 300 huscarls, and we have got raiders walking in our lands. Let's see where they're going. I've prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the earldom of Suffolk. Quite right too. All that is missing is this one little bribe. So it's going to cost us 81. Petty King Edmund would lose 30 opinion. We'll get an unpressed claim on the earldom of Suffolk. Yep, we're doing it. And another daughter. Osbert. Yep, that's fine. Osbert. Stop giving us daughters. We need a son. Development's up to 8. That's pretty good. In our capital, where we're working on increased county development. Yeah. Raiders. Oh no. Man. Raised our forces. We've been raided up here. It's a pain in the butt. We're going to go and kill those raiders. Although there's 3,000 of them. should think we'll slaughter them, but we're going to lose men, which is annoying since we're just about to go to war there. Who's leading this? King Björn Ironsides of Sweden. The bastard. We've got this. We've slaughtered them. I mean, hopefully we'll capture him. That'd be nice. Yeah, we didn't capture him, but we did take 92 gold's worth of loot, and we got 47 prestige for the victory. Still making plus 0.4, so we can keep the army raised. Where are they going to go? Are they going to come back? That's the question. So Elsworth is pregnant again, so we're keeping very busy in the bedroom department. That's good. We can declare these 4 wars, but this is the one that we want in East Anglia. Can we disband now? What happens if we disband? Yeah, we can disband them. Let's keep half an eye on these raiders coming back. So this place was looted. That gives us some penalties there, which obviously is not good. But I would think we give him a nice bloody nose. And hopefully he won't be back anytime soon. Let's add another 10 onagers to our force. And when that's done, we're going to declare war on this place. He's got no allies. He's got no friends. We're going to take this place off him. Crop fields are done in Oxfordshire. All adding to the old infrastructure. I'm a firm believer that a solid infrastructure is a good way to start this game. Ah, yes, and we've got a son here. Oh, Elsworth, you have been so brave, so strong, blah, blah, blah. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would you like to give to this new petty king? So, I'm going to name him Edward. And that was Alfred's son's name. So, it's quite fitting. Awesome, so we have now got an heir. We've got 4 children, 3 daughters. The eldest, 8 years old, 4-year-old, 1-year-old, and now little Edward Alfredson of Wessex, who's 0. Just been born. Let's hope he keeps well. Oh, and he's intelligent, so that's a nice, good start for him. Awesome, really. Education focuses. Probably not the time yet to set that. He's just a brand new baby. But yeah, let's go ahead with this. Let's declare war. Our claims, and it should be a walkover, really. We've got almost 4,000 men. He's got 1,100. So even if he raises some allies from somewhere, I doubt he's going to be able to do this. It's going to cost us 100 prestige, but let's do it. We are at war with King Edmund. I'm going to raise our army right here in... Where is this? Colncaster. I'm not sure where this is in real life. But we're going to raise them all here. Let's have me down as commander. I don't think I want to command that. We're going to give that to Elfwald. $3,939 men. We need to capture this place and probably that place, but we'll capture this first because that's the actual objective. My daughter Eadberg has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, she has been repeating the warrior's words to herself. Work hard and you can master anything. Yep, she can keep diligent, that's good. There's his army. So we're besieging Ipswich. Where's he going to go? He's going to go into our lands. So what we'll do, we're going to station besiegers. 439 of them are going to stay there under the command of this guy. Marcus, our friend from episode 1 and 2. So the other 3,500 men, we're going to see if we can't chase him down. So these poor quality levies and the onagers are staying there. Mystical knowledge. I've come across a book describing how ancient monastics used trances and visions of ecstasy to commune with heaven. It seems a strange practice in our modern age, but perhaps there is something to be learned from them. You test the mystical practices. What do the other texts say? You attempt to learn more about the practice of books. We'll read the books. I don't think we need any heresy going on at this point. And we've got a learning lifestyle perk. Wash your hands. Yeah, it's going to reduce us contracting illnesses. The more I dig into the ancient text, the more I discover. Could the mysterious practices of the ancient monastics predate even Christianity itself? I seem to have stumbled across something remarkable. You increase your learning by 1. You gain 1 lifestyle perk to unlock. Or you attempt to learn more. Well, let's just go with that one. That's good. Restraint. You can embrace celibacy and abandon celibacy in decisions. Carefree. Stress gain minus 20%. What's this other stuff? Your wards can get additional skills and can become your friends. Cultural fascination progress plus 35. So maybe I was going to just work through this, but I think we could maybe do that one. See if we can't get this on the go a bit faster. Plenary assemblies. Now 22 years, so that's not bad. We're in 877. We're fighting this war. We're winning this war. Battle. It's actually the king leading it. It was a nice win there. Battle of Papworth. We lost 133 men. He lost 748. Oh, no, he didn't. 438, sorry. 748 survivors. Details. So done quite well there. Our knights, 8 of them killed 145. That's pretty crazy. Nicolaus killed 26 himself. Marcus killed 24. Pretty impressive. Their knights did pretty well as well. Capture anyone? No, no prisoners. I want a war. I want to finish that army off, really. We also want to make sure that they don't come and attack these besiegers, because they'll... So we've captured Suffolk. We're only on 73%. Their army is still dotting about the place. Let's see if we can't finish them. Oh, he's coming in for a fight here. But we're going to bring our second army in. Hopefully they'll arrive in time. Just... That's it. That's got to be it. We'll merge our armies back together. Under the command of Elfwald. And he's come back for another fight. Again, done them. Captured a Reeve. Gonna enforce the demands. So be it. Yeah. Excellent. Disband our army. So that now increases our realm and pushes us into East Anglia. Nice. We're going to grant Ipswich to someone. Who's this guy? Fortune Builder. Yeah, he'll do. Sure, he'll do a good job. Okay, so it's the 19th of March, 878. We've just conquered Suffolk. We've now got a truce with East Anglia. Means we can't fight them for a while. Ransom for Reeve Edgar. Yeah, we don't want to keep him, so we'll take a 30. Let's build forest forts at Bath. It's going to give us an extra 100 levies, 150 in the garrison, and improve the fort level in the region. What else do we have here? Oxford, we did the fields. Let's also do pastoral lands there. Really work on that infrastructure, the money coming in. So we can unlock something for the Dynasty. Dynasty legacies. House of Warriors. Looks decent. Law, mostly fair. Ominous reputation. Not really fitting with the playstyle at the moment. Maybe something to come back to at some point if we're planning on becoming a murderer and stuff like that. Noble veins. Chance of inheriting good traits plus 30%. Chance of new good traits plus 30%. That's pretty good. I like that one. Vibrant court. Desirable match. Marriage acceptance plus 30. That's not really too important at the moment, I don't think. Kin. Fertility plus 10. Now again, maybe at some point in the future we can go with that. Let's go with noble veins. Elson's pregnant again. Small harbours finished on the Isle of Wight. Spouse's skill. She's gained architectural expertise. Gives her +1 stewardship. Not too bad. 65 in the bank. So we've got to uphold this truce for 5 years. 5 years. Wooden barracks completed in Hampshire. What do you got? 100. Not too much, really. We build anything interesting? Military camps, hunting ground. Let's build a hunting ground. We've got quite a lot of buildings here now. Another daughter, Quenberg. Let's go with Beatrice instead. A good Catholic name. As I step over the threshold to my Bishop Eadfrith's office, I find him bent deeply over a book. This translation of Galen is atrocious, he says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. So he's our physician, if you remember. He's still just a novice physician. Let me have a look. 100% I help Eadfrith translate the text, and he gets +2 learning. We get 300 lifestyle points. Yeah, let's do that. Awesome. Takes his learning to 15, so he's pretty good. Not as good as ourselves, of course. Need a guardian for our second daughter. We've already got our first daughter, and you can only have 2 guardians at once, so maybe let's send her to the bishop. The bishop can educate her. Yeah, so he's still allied to King Charles of West Francia. Yeah, that's not something we don't want to tangle with them, really. I mean, we could probably win the war because we would knock the guys from Cornwall out of any war to start with before the Franks can land, I guess. He's allied to quite a lot of people. He is not actually involved in the other war, so it would be difficult, I think. And we don't have any allies, but maybe we could get some allies. Let's have a look at our eldest daughter. She's 10 now, so we can have a look to betroth her with someone. Principality of Gwynedd. They're actually pretty damn powerful. Prince Rodri II, the Great, just like us. So we could be allied with the great Prince Rodri of Gwynedd. I think they say Gwynedd. Who is this guy? That's one of his sons. This dude. Oh, his second son, but he's 26. Brittany? No. Gwynedd. This might be a decent match, actually. And he's 20. I mean, I know it seems like a big difference to us, but they'll not marry till she's 16, and he'll be 26. That seems pretty decent to me, actually, and that will get us 3,000 allies. Or rather, 2,300. The rest of the 700 not ours allies. Well, they would even accept a matrilineal marriage, so those children would then be of my house. Let's do that. We've still got a couple other daughters if we need other alliances. Alliance formed. That's awesome. So these children will end up being of our line rather than his. He's got claims to lots of titles, so this might be really quite handy. Let's go with Iron Constitution. Gives us a massive disease resistance and extra fertility. Sounds good. It's now 879. He's got himself an ally now. Who? Oh, this guy over here. Well, doesn't really matter. My daughter Edba is more likely to receive a good education due to Petty Queen Elswith's tutelage. Good. No factions, no intrigue. Nothing much going on, really. $156 in the bank. Why don't we start forging an artifact? It's going to cost 100, but let's see what we've got. We'll have a crown. Hire a local artisan to make us a crown. Sexburg gained 40 opinion of you. She's someone. She's someone from our court. Can we bring someone in to marry her? It's always handy to have extra dudes in your court. These are all Reeves. I'm presuming we wouldn't then get that person, as happened in episode 1. This guy? Yeah, let's bring him in. He's got some pretty decent skills, actually. I'm presuming this guy then becomes part of our court. We'll find out. He is. And he's one of our knights straight away because he's got prowess 11. Not too bad. So this is for the crown. What do we want on it? To my beloved Elswith? Nah. There's no need for a dedication. Yeah, that'll do. It's going to take a few more months. When this is done, we'll probably wrap the episode up. To sweet petty King Alfred. Who's this? Our court jester, Larder. Your shrill eyes are like pretty nice pebbles. I have no other desire but to feel your lips touch mine. So she's trying to seduce us. I don't think we want any part of that, really. But actually, she's Marcus's wife. Marcus is kind of our friend. But he's also gay, so he hasn't fathered any children. Maybe we can help him with that. You flatter me, my lady. Pastures completed in Oxford. So we're making a healthy amount of money here. And we're still increasing... Oh, what's going on here? Time disappears in Sexbur's shop. Drinking wine as we excitedly discuss the crown she's making for me. Am I imagining things? Or is there an indescribable tension? So does she fancy a piece of Alfred as well? Even though we just married her off to someone. My mind wanders, absorbing the subtle quirks of her body, her laughing lips. I place my hand on hers. The hammer drops from her trembling fingers as I gaze longingly into those beautiful eyes. In her, I find the same desperate passion. She falls into my warm embrace. Come here, sweet thing. No, I can't tempt her into adultery. So she would become our lover. The artifact produced might be of a slightly lower quality. Yeah, let's do it. Might as well. So she's our lover now. Well, never mind. So much for being soulmates with our wife. I mean, I suppose as long as she doesn't find out. We'll soon find out if that happens. So, as I was saying, Hampshire now has development of 8. When they're done, when this is up to 9, maybe we'll knock that one off. Get the steward back to collecting taxes to fill up our coffers. Little war going on here between some of our vassals. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Earl Whitred has had an affair with his lover Leof Gifu. I do not see what the fuss is about. It's not as if lust is an unnatural affliction. Crime can't go unpunished. So she's an adulterer now. Fornicator. Do we want to knock her in prison? We'd lose 1 level of devotion if we don't. Okay, lock her up. So there's now this guy is a bastard now. So he's not actually the Earl's son. That's hard lines for him. Goss Patrick. Yeah, so she's now in prison. I don't know, we'll probably release her soon. Who would have known? Hunter's Lodge is complete in Hampshire. There's never a quiet moment. My son and heir, Edward, is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage his curiosity, but sometimes I can't help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. He gains the trait Curious, which is not a bad trait for a child. I was shocked when I caught Eadburh, that's our eldest daughter, trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Reeve Ethelweald. She blamed the game another child had invented, but I could tell she was lying. She would keep deceitful. She would get honest, but we would gain 23 stress. I think we can afford 23 stress. She would gain humble. Get honest. We've got 23 stress, but that's fine. The stress meter's down here. She's shaping up like quite a decent character, really. But she's also a homosexual, so she's lesbian. Like, that's a bit odd. Well, not odd, but just a bit odd that there's 2 characters at the moment who are homosexual, who we've come across. It's been a while since I've played this, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a more prevalent sort of thing happening these days. To the sweet king in my heart. Yeah, fine, she can continue romancing us. My wife still hasn't found out we've got 2 romances on the go. 2 lovers. Oh, one's the wife. We're in 880. Alfred the Great is 31 years old. The artifact is made. Petty King Alfred's crown is going to get us plus 0.14 prestige each month, and independent ruler option plus opinion plus 2. That's pretty cool. So we'll equip that. Oh, we've got crown now. I'm going to see this year out. I've knocked up the speed. Ransom for that the adulterous lady that we locked up. PS10, yeah. You can so she's still trying to seduce us. We've got a pet cat. Oh, we got a dog. Well, we've got a pet dog. Cool. What are we going to call the dog? Let's call him Dirty Steve. What a great name. And with that, we're nearing the end of 881 AD. We've got a learning lifestyle perk to select. And let's go with Carefree. 20% less stress. We're working down this still, and we'll continue to work down that for a little while. The Kingdom of Wessex, looking pretty good. He's got himself another ally of Brittany, so it's going to be a while before we can take Cornwall off him. But we're going to work on East Anglia. The truce will be up soon. The truce lasts until 883, so just a couple of years. A year and a half, 2 years. That's awesome. And we're going to have an ally on our side as well. Things are looking up. This is the state of play in the world. We've got, ooh, that's a large realm there, right, on the cusp of Europe and Asia. Sweden starting to look quite powerful over there. Alba in the north, Scotland, pretty good. This is part of Sweden. Norse up here, yeah, Norse. Isle of Man under control of our ally there. East Anglia, there's not much left of that, but we'll gobble that up next, and then maybe we'll start working on Mercia. Things are looking good. We've got a son, we've got a few daughters, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a bit of a slow one. We're still kind of building things up. 32 years of age, same as our wife. 5 children, 1 son. Excellent. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the episode, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you later.